Hello everyone, my name is Gaston Jofang. I'm a consultant here at ReleaseTEAM. And today we are talking GitLab again. In this video, I'm going to show you with an example how you can cover all the stages of your DevOps or DevSecOps from within GitLab only. I'm sure it's going to be an interesting topic. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, before we start, let's set the stage for this demonstration. Usually when we talk DevOps, this is what it looks like. You have a planning stage where you define what has to be done on your application. You have a coding stage where you do all your coding. You have a building stage where you build your application. You have a testing stage where you test your application, a release, deploy, operation, monitor. I can assure you that GitLab has features that cover all these stages. That's what we're going to see today with an example. And we're even going further with more security to our pipeline to achieve the DevSecOps. All these are going to be done from within GitLab only. So we start this demonstration with the planning stage, where we're going to see what features GitLab offer for the planning, such as issue tracking or iteration, which is similar to the sprint in other platforms. Here we are under a group, GitLab All-in-One, that are created for this demo. Under this group, we have one project, and that's where we're going to do our work. The group is under the Ultimate Trial because we want to leverage the security features of the Ultimate Plan, which are another great benefit of using GitLab. So if we hover over the plan, we see issue. Let's go to issue. In GitLab, we can create issues to track bugs. We have an epic to group our issues. We have issue board to manage our flow, epic board, roadmap milestone, or iterations. The iteration allow you to see the burn down chart for your planning. So we have this website that we manage from the project under the group that we saw earlier. And this is a static website hosted on GitLab page, but it can be a dynamic website hosted on a different server, a different platform. But this is just to show the capability of hosting your static website on GitLab page. What we're going to do is make some changes on this website through issues from within an iterations or sprint, if you want to call it that way. So if we go back to GitLab, we want to create issues to fix the website by going to the project and clicking on issue. We can see some issues here already created, but we're going to create a new one. We give it a name. We select the type, which is an issue. We give some descriptions. We assign the issue to the developer. We choose an epic for this issue. We set some labels. We set the due date, the weight, and the iteration. Again, the iteration is similar to a sprint in other platforms. And then we create an issue. We can see the list of our issue from the issue board, where we can set the board, create new board. Here we have a board with a different status. And we can see here the new issue that was just created. Under iteration, we can find the current iteration or the current sprint. We have our burn down chart and our burn out chart. If the issues are grouped in epic, we can go back to the group. We can find the epic here. We can go to epic board. We can go to roadmap to see the list of epic with the completion percentage. Here, this epic is currently at 20% completed. And we can also see the scheduling of this epic. Now let's create a branch to solve the issue that we created earlier. Here we are within the project and we're looking for the file that needs to be changed. The file can be updated online, gitlab.com, or it can be updated locally from the code editor. We are going to update the file from here. Now the file has been updated and we're going to push the changes on the main branch. We can also create the new branch, the feature branch, and push it there. The code has been pushed to the main branch and it's going to kick off a pipeline. The pipeline is going to do the rest of the job. And this is the power of automation in GitLab. It's going to install the dependency for our website. It's going to build the image. It's going to apply all the tests. The container scanning, dependency scanning, and size scanning. These are the only tests that was set in our pipeline. But we have many other options. After testing, we will build the page, deploy the page to the server, and then apply the dash test. If we go to the code, we have a file called .gitlab-cl.yaml. If we click on that file, we can see all the configuration of our pipeline. We have all the different stages, the install, that we saw earlier: the build, the test, the release, and the DAS test. We use the GitLab provided template to apply all the tests. You can learn more how to set up the GitLab pipeline on the GitLab documentation. We can always check the result of our test from the security tab. Here we have many dependency issues as well as DAS issues. We can also go to the security dashboard to see the start of our vulnerabilities. There are many features in GitLab security that we are not going to explore here. Things like vulnerability report, to see your vulnerability report in depth, dependency list to see the vulnerability on dependencies, and so on. Now the code was successfully pushed to the main branch and deployed to the server, which is the GitLab page. If we go back to our website, we're able to see that the fix has applied to the website. This site still doesn't look nice. We have to identify what has to be done. We have to create issues and go through the same process over and over again. It becomes a cycle. That's what DevOps is. And we might at some point see something like this. Okay, this is the ReleaseTEAM website. It might take some iterations to get here. And that is exactly how we can apply DevOps from within GitLab only.